Hiya. She's Kate and Lavanya.
And she's Keisha Levine. And this is Tea for Two.
That's you and a smashing little brew.
Gin.
Of gin.
Keisha's finally allowed me to have my alcoholic beverage moment on the pod.
Yes, I have. You're welcome. And
Thank you.
And I
bought
paid for it all.
everything.
Yes. So we're going to try, for me anyway today, I've got a gin and tonic, 0%, which is, if I correct, it is Gordon's.
Gordon's.
Which
That's
is
the kind of
Gordon's.
go-to is Gordon's.
I think everyone knows Gordon's gin, don't they?
It's not ridiculously cheap so that it tastes nasty, but it's
also
just,
not one of the...
It's your average one.
Yeah.
Just an average door, like.
And to be honest, there wasn't much choice when it came to 0%.
Yeah.
When
In a bar, though, way more choice in a bar.
We can only say that was... I could have picked you another 3 or 4 gins in cans. Mm-hmm. I was stuck with one in a can. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I had to buy a bottle, which was £17.
Which I don't think is that
I may
bad.
not even like.
You definitely will, because, can I say something? Tanqueray is the Sevilla one, which is oranges, basically. So it's an orange gin, and this is obviously 0%. And the bottle was only, what did you say? £17, but you get in 70 cl.
Really, this is what's really like peeing me off at the moment. With non-alcoholic stuff, is that. So I drink non-alcoholic stuff because people say to me, like, if you're not drinking, why don't you just have a fucking Coke? And I'm like, but I like the taste of alcohol. I never used to drink alcohol to get drunk. I fucking loved the way it tastes. So, like, I would drink beer, lager, cider, whiskey, vodka, rum, brandy,
Shots.
port, shot, everything. The only thing I didn't drink was... Gin.
That's wild.
I drink anything else. You could put anything.
Oh, I love it.
Anything.
Right, picture the scene. I'm on holiday.
I'm going to close my eyes and
I'm on holiday. I'm with
Oh,
somebody.
am I with you? Can I be on my own?
Absolutely not. No.
Ah,
I'm talking about you now, right? You're on holiday.
I'm on my own.
For anyone listening, she's closing her eyes. You're on holiday in your favourite destination. The sun is shining. You've got a new pair of Ray-Bans on or whatever your chosen sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah. You've got like your favourite sun outfit on, some nice sandals, but actually you've taken your sandals off. You're letting your feet touch the warm concrete.
That's nice.
You can see the sea in the distance. The sun is setting. You've had one too many Aperol spritzes, so the taste isn't really what you want to choose right now. And you think, do you know what? I'm going to have a nice gin infused with some dry berries in it to get a little bit of a different flavour in there. And I'm going to have a lovely, fresh, fizzy tonic with some ice.
That's nice. You should read books. I thought someone was shot. Right? So, taste-wise, what it tastes like? Probably not as good as mine.
It's very Italian. Like, it's very flavorful.
Fucking pissed already.
Flavoursome.
Yeah. What?
Would drink again. Need to work on the opening of the product.
But I got a feeling...
That has scared me.
I got a feeling that's how it's supposed to open. Because it says engine. So it's almost like an engine popping.
It's like a bomb went off.
Pop.
Yeah, it's got like a big hole at the top, which I quite enjoy because sometimes, you know, if you got... when you've got lips... Imagine this now. You're on the train, you're on your way out, and you think, I'm going to have a few drinks here. Let's be honest, to save money, because it's ridiculous going out now. That's really helpful for your lipstick situation.
If you think that if I don't have a sip of that, I'm not downing all of these and we're fucking going out tonight.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah, oh fuck I.
Let's talk about it, right? Because
We've joked about it.
No, we've joked about it, and you're very open about everything you've been through, struggles, yada, 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 yada.
Yeah.
And continue to go through. We're all changing, we're all learning, blah, 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 blah. But, like, I like a drink.
Yeah.
More recently, I've questioned whether I like me drinking or I like socially the idea of meeting up for drinks.
Yeah.
Could I get as excited about, as an example, going to Live Lounge in Cardiff, meeting up with Kira and Sean, all those lot, sober? I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
So then that makes me go, why am I drinking then? Is it to get drunk? And if I go to a doctor's appointment, which... It was quiet, but I did burp.
Yeah, it went...
I don't burp.
It was like a fairy burp.
Aww.
Yeah, so speaking of drink, basically you are not sure whether you could go out and socialise with people.
I have.
Without
and
having a drink.
I have been driver. I've been designated driver.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Fun? No.
No.
And do you know what I think it is for me? This sounds ridiculous, I know. If people say to me, oh, we're meeting in a pub to have a drink.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of go, is there any point of me drinking? And if they go, we're going out dancing, I'm like, get me a gin now. I'll give shots. I'll have baby Guinnesses all around. I'll spend so much money. I'll be the first person on the dance floor. Me and Olivia were at your party.
Yeah.
We basically strutted in, realised the band were playing and went, what's the point in getting seats? We put our handbags down.
You just
I looked
threw
at
them
Matthew.
down
I went, are you happy for me and Olivia to crack on beer? Because you're taking pictures. And he went, absolutely. And I was like, great.
Bye.
Bye. And we were on the dance floor all night. I barely touched my seat.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think I'm not sitting here saying I think I got a problem. That's not what I'm saying.
No. I don't think you have.
No, I think I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm starting to question.
Can you stop?
Yeah. What parts of that type of socialising would I be able to do without alcohol?
So,
you know,
is
that the right way to word it? I don't know what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Can you, when you're having a drink out with friends, is it easy for you to go, oh, I've had enough now? It's not, is it? It's difficult. No. And I just made too many mistakes fucking drinking. Like, it's dreadful. And then you get basically terrible anxiety for days.
Anxiety. #anxiety. What did I say? Who did I talk to? Can't remember that bit of the night. Where did I go?
Yeah. It's horrible. And that's the bit I don't miss.
Dangerous as well, as a woman. Dangerous.
Don't
getting
miss
yourself
that.
home if you're on your own.
No, don't miss that.
No.
However, do you know when you first crack it open, you're going, oh, I'd love to be like out now, having a dance, having a sing.
Because you're on the train, you've met all your mates, you're all dolled up, and you're like, it's gonna be a good night.
So to be honest, when I'm drinking non-alcoholic, I feel as though I'm still in that position. But
as in like you're excited to go out?
I'm excited as well. Yeah,
that's great then.
Yeah.
You're still opening a can.
I'm still opening a can.
No matter what's in it, it tastes like alcohol. You just don't feel like shit the next day.
I could go, oh, do you know what? Even when I open this down, I go, oh, do you know what? I could really go to the pub now. But it's great now because I could have 0%. There's no anxiety.
Could drive home.
There's no,
so much cheaper.
There's no complications with my medication for days after. Yeah. Because drinking on antidepressants is an absolute fucking no-go. Don't even attempt it. It absolutely cancels it out. So like for 2-3 days, you're trying to get back onto your kind of cycle and whatever. Yeah. It's horrible. So now I can just go and drink 0% and make sure you still got to make sure you have a glass before you go to bed, like a glass of water.
Yeah,
it's still dehydrated.
Sugar and
it's still horrible. Yeah. But I don't wake up the next morning thinking, oh my God, what have I done? Then I've got to text everyone and go like, what did I say? What did I do? It's
or good. Worse still, you think you're fine, you get a message you like a week later being like, do you know what you said to me? And you're like, oh my gosh, terrible. What is the Gordon's 0% like?
Leafy.
Yeah,
that's I've always said that.
Can I taste and smell it?
Yeah. Now, that's
the
gin.
Taste and do the... With respect. Have a sip.
Have a sip.
No.
And then it'll be flash forward to tomorrow morning at 5:30.
Or, oh my God, what the hell?
It's not nice, is it?
Oh, do you know what it is?
What?
A hint of lime. Mine hasn't got a hint.
But also, Lime shouldn't make it taste like
That's
that.
stronger than mine. It's obviously not alcohol, but it's it's almost like they've tried to make up for the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. What do you think? No, it's not for you. So I think you said you're a sweet tooth. I think. What did you think of the Sevilla Tanqueray?
I fucking love it. What do you think?
I mean, listen, anything orange flavour. I'm an orange girl. We all know this. You bought me a cup that says "Squeeze the Day" with oranges all over it.
Yes.
I'm the peachy gal. I'm all about the citrus, but I'm not really lime and lemon. I'm more orange. Do you know what I mean? Peach, orange, berries, sweet. I think if you like sweet stuff, in terms of carrying on drinking gin on nights out, yada yada, 0%, head for the sweeter ones that are more sugary, but if you're not having the alcohol, there's no point.
Also,
if I'm drinking, I'm gonna have ones like that because it gets too furry and alcoholic.
I think it might be Gordon's as well. From remembering back in the day, I think that was pretty much the only one people would. And I don't think all the flavours were out back then as well.
That's what I said. I know it's not years ago, but the gin industry has come on.
I think it was just pink gin. I think it was generally just gin.
Oh my god, pink gin had a moment, and I had a moment with it. It was the perfect age. I was a bit bored of gin, and then all of a sudden this pink gin came along. It was less in percentage, so it was probably a bit better, but the sugar went up. And pink gin, I loved it for ages. But then I got to a point where I got to a point where I was like, this is just sugar I'm drinking now. And it was almost trying to mask the flavour of real gin. So I just felt like I was drinking like a WKD or like a Smirnoff Ice.
Did you ever used to drink?
Yes. All the time.
Yes, everything.
Every house party ever.
Incredible Hulk. So I think it was a lager, half a lager.
No, you've lost me at lager. See, it's not.
It didn't taste like lager. Ooh. I'm sure it was half a lager, and a bottle of WKD. It was green. It would go green. It's because of the Incredible Hulk. I'm sure it is. Sophie, if Sophie watches,
I have heard of that.
If Sophie watches, we never drunk it much, but we did tend to. I think Marsha used to drink it more than everyone else. Sophie's auntie. But yeah, that was fun. I drink anything. You could chuck snakebite, lager and cider.
What's your favourite? The idea of snakebite makes me ill to my core. Lager
you want to get fucking pissed,
and
me.
Cider.
Yeah.
That's the other thing though. Like, you know, if I go to the doctors, I didn't finish my thing earlier. You know when they do the inevitable.
Would you like to say that?
What is it?
It's that one. It's this one.
But it's with Schweppes.
Yes. You right there?
I just got a bit of lemon in my mouth, and it was like, that was nice, really nice.
I really enjoyed that.
I'm going to say something annoying now. Is that not just like ordering Fanta Limon or like a pop?
Fanta Limon.
What's wrong with that?
Just so funny.
Fanta Limon.
I've never had that, so I couldn't say yes. That tastes like
You've never had a Fanta Limon?
No.
Have you ever been on holiday to a sunny place like Spain?
Yes.
You've never had a Fanta Limon?
No, because I was drinking at that time, and I was drinking fucking whiskey and cokes and sangria.
Sangria. When did we meet?
God alive. We met in. I love the fact we've got topics to talk about, and we are I think this episode might be a two-parter. I'm putting it out there now.
Well, I ain't gonna get through them.
You are gonna get through them, and also we're gonna talk about our topics. We met in 2023.
Oh, when was Run a Mile? Yeah, 3.
Yeah, so I think you
October 2023.
Yes, I heard of you. Maybe through a few months before that.
I was sending stuff to Welsh Connections email.
Yes, you were. And then Craig, I think Craig may have sent it to me.
What? We lost track. Yeah, because
and I was like,
okay, so it was before October, because October was Run a Mile.
Yes, I'm saying. So it was about 4 months, but I didn't really know you. So that's when I got sent it.
Yeah.
I think that summer of 23, we got talking in a business... excuse me, manner.
Oh, it's my hard one.
I mean, in a business manner. People always say, why do you like burp? Why do you let it come out? Man, have you ever had like them all trapped in you?
No.
I'm like, oh my God, it's horrific.
And I think it reflects the fact I've got to leave a room to fart. I won't fart in front of anyone. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've done a silent and violent and blamed it on somebody else who hasn't, if it's really bad.
Yeah, you did very much like that, where I'm like,
fart.
oh, I really enjoyed that breakfast. I really need a shit now.
No, and it makes me go...
And you were like, oh my God.
I don't need to know that.
Live. I'm like, why?
Yeah, sometimes Matthew lets rip and I tell him to...
I would literally be like, yeah!
No, I
7!
can't. No. 7! Lennon. Like, R.I.P.
Yeah.
But no, I can't.
Fucking love a fart.
I don't know where that's come from.
And I'm telling you,
they won't mind me saying it. My mum and dad, I'm sure they've got some sort of secret battle going on. It's just one after the next. It's like, I do one now, you do one. It's like
brilliant.
It's like an orchestra in my house, and I'm in the middle like. Ah!
I love that. I love a fart. A fart can literally make me crumble. Like, have you ever heard a fart that makes you laugh so much? I've been on stage, right, with...
No, not on stage.
With, we did an arm dram with Gareth Everson, who's no longer with us. Absolutely one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life.
R.I.P.
And he was so funny, but he loved to fart.
No.
He'd make a fart noise. He would fart.
No.
And we were doing Annie at the time. And...
it's a hard nut for me.
One of the serious kind of scenes, and all we could hear from the wings was this fart, and he would crumble. And now I think most of us are the same. Every time I hear a fart or it makes me laugh, I think of Gareth.
I can't.
But I love it. Honestly, if it sounds funny, I'm gone. And also, if it really smells bad, I really appreciate it.
What?
If it smells bad, I appreciate it. Like, that's how fucking good that is.
No. Can you let us know if anyone condones farting or if they've got some sort of problem?
Yeah, so are you more Lavanya or Levine? When it comes...
Oh my God, please let us do quick fire round. What time are we on for this episode, by the way?
I don't know. I'm not looking anymore. I don't think it needs
to be a two-parter. We can just do a long one.
We could do a really,
it's
really long one. It's
basically a special without any gin sponsorship.
No sponsorship.
We've just sponsored ourselves.
No guests. No. It's just ourselves.
Just us having a laugh.
And that's fine. Yes?
What's this Sainsbury's?
Sainsbury's.
Gin and light tonic. Tastes remarkably like the passion fruit Snoop Doggy Dogg one, but a bit sweeter, so it's alright.
But it's nice.
It's light. Yeah, it's nice.
We're going to carry on. We're going to power through because there's a few topics that we want to talk about.
Yes, there are.
One is the Tonys.
It's the Tony Awards!
Can I just say, right? Okay. Next. If anyone has ever seen all the award shows, so I think we've talked about it a bit with like the Oscars and stuff. Yeah, we absolutely have. You don't get any of that with the Tonys. Nope. There's no, I won't criticise what everyone's fucking wearing or like who they've brought there. And the performances are not fucking shit because they're all world-class performers. Mm-hmm. I got to sit down and watch it. However... what I will like to just quickly talk about is the Audra McDonald's Patti LuPone situation.
Yeah. Can you please explain it to me and the listeners who will have no idea what you're talking about and who these people are?
So I was really shocked because, like, don't get me wrong, I think Patti LuPone is very, very loved.
She's an idol. She's an
absolute icon. So when this come about, I was a bit like,
surprised. Yeah, really surprised. Icon, but not team player apparently.
No. And I did say to you that it may be a little bit of jealousy because it came out after Audra McDonald's playing Mama Rose in Gypsy.
Which I would give a limb to go and see. My God. We should absolutely go to New York for like literally 48 hours. No, get really cheap tickets.
Yeah, do you know why?
Like 200 quid flights.
I need to go for a week.
Go and see
see everything because I need
a week.
Yeah, a week.
A week.
A week.
What? Oh! No. We can't afford that.
I need to see Death Becomes Her.
Oh, I know. But what we should do seriously is pick something we both desperately want to see, book the Broadway tickets, get cheap, off. We could go on a Tuesday and Wednesday, randomly go to New York.
Yeah.
Or one night between us, we get 2 single beds, easy. We do an episode from the hotel room of this in New York.
Fucking New York. I don't know who's paying for the flights, right? And the hotel.
Listen, this is why commercials need to... I would do with that money big things, right? Give me a commercial. Give me 10 grand to do McDonald's. Wow. I could do that. I haven't got the eyebrows for it, to be fair. I could do that. Give it to me because it goes straight into this. And we go to New York and we see a show.
Yeah.
Imagine Waitress on New York.
Oh, done. But I've got a list now. My list is... So I think I've come full circle. When I was 15 and that kind of teenager, 15, 16, 17, I fucking loved musical theatre.
Yeah,
it was it was everything, right?
Everything.
And I knew about everything.
Yeah.
And then obviously you go down absolutely.
Names, productions, director, everything. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, obviously, I got into more music and then business and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but now I'm finding more time for me. Oh my God. I've just gone, I need to see everything.
I know.
Megan Hilty, right?
We've booked loads of things. I'm very proud of us that you could just go in. We're seeing Allure. We're seeing CMAT. As of after this episode, I'm booking tickets because I can't leave it anymore. We're seeing Heim. But we need to look at theatre productions and we need to go and see them.
We do.
But Keisha, I know you don't like leaving Wales.
Oh, yeah, 100% go. I've always said we could go to West End easy.
Yeah, but we could easily get the train to London.
I'm all down for that. As long as you don't have to fucking take me out in the night.
Olivia will come. We'll both go straight.
She will.
We'll go straight to see a show and then I'll get a gig in Freedom Bar.
Okay.
Kinky Cabaret.
Yeah, why have I got to come and watch you sing?
Do you know why? Because I get 50 quid, which means I can buy you drinks all night because I'm skint.
Nice.
Also, you get a VIP table. So you will skip the line after the performance, after we go and see a show, straight Soho, Kinky Cabaret, Freedom Bar. I'll sing 2 songs and you and Olivia get the whole night in the VIP section.
Why can't I sing the songs?
It's a gay bar. It's a gay bar.
Why can't I sing then?
You'll meet the love of your life.
What?
Don't leave me hanging.
For me, it just seems like, and I don't want to say it because Patti LuPone is like an icon,
literally an icon of the theatre world. She's like Ariana Grande of the theatre world. She's like Jessie J of the theatre. She's up there.
Oh yeah. As you said, best.
So is Audra McDonald, both of them.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, for me anyway, Patti LuPone, I'm like that's for me that's height of jealousy. Someone is playing the part that you won a Tony for. And I'm like, and she's obviously Audra McDonald was also up for a Tony. She didn't win. Mm-hmm. Nicole Scherzinger won.
Yeah, but Sunset Boulevard.
And I'm like, she also put on a performance at the Tonys as well. Like
who now? Audra McDonald or
both
of them?
Both of them really did.
Also Cynthia Erivo.
Wow, can she just host everything?
Why did she invent singing? Do you know what I mean? She's God. I've never seen her crack. She's perfect.
And but you know what? I'm watching everyone's performances at the Tonys.
Strong female solo performances.
But almost everyone. I think Jonathan Gross sung and Darren Criss I think sung as well.
Darren Criss.
And I'm like, because obviously he went best actor.
Yeah.
I'm like this is what people should be watching.
Yeah.
Not the Oscars, the Grammys, and all this pretentious shite.
It's actual
just what talent. What talent.
Skilled at the top of their game. They've done it. They've done the 10, 20 years of slogging their way up. And they've made it and they deserve to be there. And I'm very proud to say in this year's Tonys, we had some iconic solo female performances that carry shows, 8 shows a week.
Oh, yeah.
We need to find a way to New York.
But like I said, I need to go for a week because I need to see Death Becomes Her. I'm listening to the soundtrack at the moment. I am so invested. Yeah. I love Megan Hilty. I still think when I grow up, I'm going to marry her. Probably not going to happen. However, that woman... when I pass on in another life.
Oh, God.
Or something.
Do you believe there's another life?
In another life. This is us against the world. Another life. Come on. You should just give us funding just for fucking that.
Should we talk about the fact we're trying for funding a little bit?
Yeah, I think we said it in every episode, haven't we?
Have we? We're just trying for funding.
We're trying for funding because
we need Patreon.
I can't
pronounce Patreon right now.
Patreon.
Patreon.
This episode is more of a let's have a release, and then just like have a fucking laugh.
We need a release
because
and not just a single. Do you know what I mean? We just need a.
You've not tried any of those.
I'm slowing down because I'm feeling it.
I would really like you to try the rhubarb one because I want to sniff it as well.
This new diet though, my nails are changing as well. I'm feeling different skin.
What diet are you on? You're on keto by any chance?
Yeah.
On a serious note, do you feel better about yourself? Not like weight loss wise. Do you feel like, oh my God, I feel healthier? Do you know, is there any changes in both physically and mentally?
I feel really dehydrated. I'm not sleeping very well and I've got no energy.
Okay.
But that is what you need to go through in order to get rid of sugar from your system and carbs.
Yeah.
The immediate effect is like, what the hell is this?
You have literally been doing this 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's not a long
First
time.
week was, what was that like?
Okay, because I decided it was crack time.
Yeah.
So I cracked down, got my head down. I thought, this is it now. I can't just have the odd class. No, like this is it now. I'm starting properly.
Second week,
my sleep was all over the place. I was sweating a lot and I wasn't drinking enough water.
Okay.
And I think...
I don't think you're drinking enough water now. That might be why, yeah.
But I died.
Huh?
I died of dehydration in Camp America. You know this, didn't
you? Oh my God, yeah, you did. You told me this.
Died.
Yeah.
Like my heart stopped and I had to restart my heart.
Why? Why did they bother?
Yeah. I'm second year of Bruford where I entered the B word. I don't really want to say it, but was phoning home and got taken to this place in London, which terrified me actually.
Yeah.
Like an eating disorder clinic in London.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really bad. I don't think I've even talked to you.
No, you
it's really, really bad. But yeah, managed to get through it the other side. I've been on countless diets. I've been on like Slimming World, all of the things, right? I'm sure many other people have. I'm not the only person to say this. And I don't really want to act like some sort of martyr in it all.
And
I'm still discovering
I don't think you really want to be the poster child for it either.
Absolutely not, no.
You know?
100% not.
Yeah.
Because I fluctuate. Like, people have known me 3 stone heavier than this. People have known me 2 stone lighter than this. Yeah. Right? And there are people like that, just in general. Yeah. And I think there's definitely moments in my life where I go, oh my gosh. Like, currently where my brain is, other than being pissed, currently where my brain is I've just signed a contract. I think I'm allowed to say it. Oh, I'll be careful. I've signed a Christmas contract in Cardiff to play the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland.
What the fuck?
But I've got a Christmas job this year, which will only financially benefit everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is great. And I'll have a lovely time. And it's working with a new director. And immediately doing the keto diets made me go, yeah, keto's been great for getting me in quickly. It's a very quick way of cutting things out straight away, like going kind of cold turkey with it. Yeah. I said to you earlier, didn't I? We went to the shop and I said, look, I'm not, don't be stupid. Like, I'm not keeping this up. Yeah. It's not, I don't see keto as
it's a lifestyle.
It's a means to an end. Is that right, the way we're saying it? It's not. Some people do it full on. But I just couldn't. Like, I'm a sweet tooth. I'm having a slice of cake in my future. It's not. It's like, that's the thing.
100%. And I'm like, I'm not being funny. Bread.
Like, I'm going to go to Italy again and I will be eating pasta and bread and all of the carbs.
Fuck off.
However, it is a quick way of shedding weight. And I do feel smaller. And I do, not even smaller, like, I just feel healthier.
Yeah.
Because I've got over the dehydration and the lack of sleep. I've got over that initial shock to the body of like, where's my sugar and carbs?
Yeah.
You know? I think I'm going to carry on doing it for a month and a half, maybe 2 into kind of summer months.
Yeah.
And then I think I'll just enjoy myself.
We've said that it is easier to do that time of year.
Oh, 100%.
Like you could
salad,
not,
meat, fresh vegetables.
Could you imagine doing keto in December during Christmas?
Difficult. October, fine, because you get all the bratwurst and that kind of Oktoberfest vibes.
You could do that.
Yeah. I think going into Christmas where you got all the chocolates, it's hard. Like, it is really hard. But do not mistake, I am not doing this to get skinny, or if I stay the same in terms of looks, absolutely fine. I'm doing it for health. I'm doing it to kick my body out of being used to, I love the chocolate bar. I love the croissant. I love the little sugary thing. I'm not doing any exercise to get rid of it because it was becoming a problem. I was getting bigger. Yeah. I was. I've recently gone into a relationship. I've been in one for 5 years. Yeah. So there is an element of, let's snuggle up and watch a film. What snacks are we eating?
You are feeling pressured in certain parts to look a certain way.
Yeah.
And that's usually derived by social media.
Characters you want to play.
Yeah.
I've been cast as the Queen of Hearts at Christmas, not Alice. Do you know what I mean?
You don't look like an Alice. You're fucking too old to play Alice.
Exactly. No, but again, it's about age, weight, height.
Yeah.
I wouldn't...
if you turned around and said, I've been cast as Alice, I'd be going, who fucking cast you? Stevie Wonder?
Yeah. I didn't expect that. Class. But you know what I mean? It is about what you look like. Of course it is.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but you've got to work your way into, how do I deal with that?
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, what I wanted to go on to was that social media and media in general are savage. And we've seen that recently with Jessie J.
Jessie J.
We fucking love Jessie J. And the fact as well is that she felt like she had to come out and say what she said about her diagnosis,
even though she's very clear that she is an open person. Yeah, but she does share everything.
You can be open, great, but still keep some things
private. Yeah,
private. Yeah. And I think from going off what I've read was that the kind of media got hold of it and was like, we are going to print it, we're going to talk about it. So I think she got ahead of that. Because you don't know who she's told in her private life.
Yeah.
She could have just told immediate family.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, aunties and uncles and whoever else and friends of friends and find out and are like, what?
Yeah.
So, but the good news is that it's early. It's an early diagnosis.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, she's announced that by the sounds of it, she's got some sort of tumour in her breast that's not benign.
Yes.
And she needs to have an operation to remove it.
Yeah.
So, yes, it technically is breast cancer, but not in the way that it's not a certain stage where she's going to be losing her hair and all that stuff.
No, very early.
It seems as if it's so early detection that she can just have an operation to get rid of it.
Yeah, there's no chemo involved or anything like that. So yeah, send in big love.
Huge love to Jessie J.
Because we do
worship
love
and adore you.
Yes.
In every way. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Yes. Cheers. And I hope that fucking hell. Sun is going to appear very, very soon. And that I can sit in my garden with a gin because I found out that I actually do like gin.
I brought you round.
Yeah, brought you round.
And it's a way better feeling than after you drink lager or beer when you feel a bit grim. This is lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can 100%. Take your time drinking it. Not that I have.
Not that I have either, to be honest.
But you can. It's like having a lemon Fanta.
Fanta lemon.
Anyway...
We shall
see you next Tuesday.